Hello, good day. My name is Geraldine P. Mahasol, first year Criminology Black D. So today, I am going to share my knowledge that I have gained in a previous activity and discussion in human rights. So the first activity that we did was the preamble. Our teacher instructed us to memorize the preamble, the Tagalog version, and the English version. And now, I'm going to share it to you guys, my experience in memorizing it. So, while memorizing the English version, it is not quite difficult because it's English and the words is easy to pronounce, but in Tagalog version of preamble, I honestly had a hard time in memorizing it because there are so many words that's not easy for me to pronounce. But even though I had a hard time in memorizing the preamble, but I accomplished it because our instructor, Ma'am Catherine, gave us enough time to memorize it. And I'm so grateful for that.
The 1987 Constitution. The Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Preamble. We, the sovereign Filipino people, imploring the aid of Almighty God in order to build a just and humane society and establish a government that shall embody our ideals and aspirations. Ang 1987 Constitution ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Panimula, kami ang nakapangyayaring sambayanang Pilipino na humihingi ng tulong sa makapangyarihang Diyos upang bumuo ng isang makatarungan at makataong lipunan at magtatag ng isang.
So the preamble is an introductory and expressionary statement and a document that explains the document's purpose and underlying philosophy. So the essential meaning of preamble is a statement that is made at the beginning of something and usually give the reason for the part that follow. So now, let's move on to the second activity, which is to define human rights, discuss the characteristic of human rights in your own words, and discuss the importance of human rights. So what I have learned from this activity is that human rights empowers people and we all deserve dignity from society, whether it's the government or their work in environment. So human rights also protect vulnerable groups from abuse. It is also important for us to experience these human rights because it gives us protection. So the third activity was about the list of at least 10 basic human rights. And sa tanan na akong gipanglista dito na mga basic human right, for me, the most important right is katong the right to life, the right to education, and the right of all human beings are free and equal. Because everyone has the right to life, including a child who has not born yet or kanang naapa sa sulod sa tiyan sa ilang mama. Everyone also have the right to education, especially to those people or family who don't have a money to provide a good education for their child. And we also have a freedom and equality as a person. So in this activity, we are instructed to make a spoken word poetry about human rights and a minimum of 10 minutes.
Hindi ako isang anino o boses na maririnig mo lamang sa kanto. Hindi ako basahan na pwede na lamang apak-apakan. Hindi din ako clown na tatawa-tawanan. Ako ay may karapatan at ang kulay, lahi at kasarian ay hindi maaaring maging basihan para ito ay hindi ko makamtan.
So in this activity, which is to recite the Universal Declaration of Human Rights from Article 1 to 30, we are giving 1 month's kapin, 1 month's kapin na mag-ready for the examination. Because this is our midterm examination and kailangan jud siya paghandaan kay dako kaayo gihatag si ma'am namo na time para mag-ready ani na examination. So we have to do our best para dili ma-disappoint si ma'am because she already give us enough time. So I will share you my experience and memorizing the article.
In your timer, start now.
Article 1. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with a reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood.
So, grabing pag-memorize jud nako ani an ato nga article kanang kinahanglan jud bitaw nga mag-focus jud ka kanang focus jud ka ato nga article kay pag dili ka mag-focus kay pagkataod-taod kay malimtan bitaw nimo malimtan. So kinahanglan malimtan na nimo ang tanan nimong gimemorize. So kinahanglan jud na pirmi nimo siyang balik-balikon og basa para dili nimo siya malimtan. So pag abot sa adlaw na recite na bitaw siya. Recite na namo ang human rights kay we are instructed to kanang mag-andam bitaw og black clothes or panyo na pwede makatabon sa among mata, and then bawal headset, and we are only giving 10 minutes to recite all the articles sugod sa article 1 to article 30, and kulba kaayo siya sa tinuod lang. Kulba kaayo siya kay kinahanglanon jud nimo siya paspason nimo og storya bitaw paspason og basa kay para makaapas ka sa time na mahuman nimo tanan og storya. So maka-pressure jud siya gamay sa tinuod lang, yes. Kay maulag ito 10 minutes ra ang time unya taas pud biya jud ang kuan article 1 to 30. But overall, okay ra pud biya siya kay for experience ba nga na bitaw for experience. Dayon. So while memorizing the human rights di I know daghan pud kaayo ko og na discover na mga lain pang rights na wala ko kabalo na kuan nag-exist di ay siya na nag-exist di ay siya na rights or appeal di ay siya sa article. So I am so thankful di ay kang Ma'am Catherine na gipa-memorize niya og article kay kung wala pa kay dili jud ko kabalo na kana siya kay appeal kana siya nga kuan buluhaton kay appeal di ay na sa human rights na article or ginabawal di ay na siya. So thank you ma'am for giving us enough time nga mag-study or to memorize the article 1 to 30. Thank you. So I choose this drawing because it symbolizes all the rights of a person, the prosperity, trust, equality, freedom, hope, peace, justice, rule of law, and dignity.
Moly.
So So I also choose this song because it clarifies all our rights as a human being. It describes everything how we can enjoy justice, right, and duties. It also reminds us that human rights should be an example or mirror for everyone living in the world, from children to adults.
The world should be a fair place where we can all live in peace and be free to think what we believe, no matter how different that may be.